Namaste. How are you? Namaste. Hello. How are you? Bye bye. That was cool. So this is the Virupaksha temple, the central temple here in Hampi. Amazing building here, as you can see. You can see a monkey way up there. Cool. So today, what I'm going to do is just do a little walk over in this direction. You can see some of the boulders here. The landscapes here in Hampi are just absolutely amazing. And so I'm just going to give a little taste of things because there's a lot to see and it can be a whole day thing. But for now, just going to show the river, some temple ruins along the way. And there's this amazing area right out here with all these boulders and everything. And scattered throughout the boulders are remains of the ancient civilization that occupied this area and built these structures. This is just like the most rudimentary example. And so just scattered all around this whole area is a whole complex of temples, forts, palaces in various states of disrepair. And in many places, they are away from the main temples and things. And you'll just be walking along and you just come across like some really cool sculptures or remains of a building, stuff like that. So I'm going to show you some of that. There's also a river, the Tungabhadra River, that runs through Hampi, just over there. So I might end up taking a swim there. It is definitely a good day for a swim. It is smack in the heat of the afternoon. Hello. Fresh coconuts there. And there's the river. Out there is the boulder field, and you can see up on the left there some temple remains, or maybe not a temple, but some sort of a old building there. And here's the river. That wind might be messing up the audio a little bit, but it certainly helps cool things down. As will that water. I was actually here just yesterday and found a pretty good spot to take a swim. There are almost certainly not crocodiles in that river. I've sort of gotten mixed reports. I've been here before. This is my fourth time to Hampi. I was last here 4 years ago and went swimming in here and was assured there are no crocodiles. Here's the problem, is that when I was swimming at the reservoir, also called a lake, that is a ways outside of Hampi. You have to like bicycle there or get a rickshaw or rent a motorbike or whatever. Then we were assured that there were no crocodiles there either. And then I saw a dead crocodile on the banks of that river, sort of like hidden away under some bushes. So it was a bit of a distance, but I actually got a picture of it. And I was looking for it yesterday and I could not find it. I must have deleted it. It was like kind of a, fuzzy photo, but it was a big crocodile, I'm quite certain. But everyone says there are no crocodiles here, and so hoping that is the case. If I were a snake, this is definitely where I would hang out. Keeping my eyes open for them. So this is that boulder field here. I mean, it's all sort of a boulder field. And so I'll just give a very simple explanation of this area, the ruins, the civilization that existed here. Just what I know off the top of my head from having been here before. In my other video, in which I give more of a full tour, then I will explain more of the temples that I see in the course of that tour. I will go to some of the more magnificent temples, well, the most amazing ones that are here, and there will be informational plaques and stuff like that, and can explain more. But basically, it was called the Vijayanagar empire, and this was the capital of that empire that covered much of South India, and basically it existed up until the 16th century about, so the 1500s, and was in existence for several hundred years before that. So the various ruins that you will see, like right up there, I can see some amazing little carvings going across that wall right there. So there you go. That is just a little hint of what you can see here. That's nothing compared to the more impressive sculptures and statues and buildings that are here. And then there are some of the full-on temple ruins up there. I'll show more of those in another video, but in this video you will be seeing some other relief carvings that are much more impressive than those ones right there in just a couple of seconds. There is a secret little spot right over here, not too many people know about, that is really cool. And so check this thing out. This is obviously a man-made pillar here, just lying here amidst the rubble. This one as well, you can see these grooves here. And then here, check that out. So probably sticks went in there, and who knows, how this was actually supposed to be. If it was maybe sticking up or on top of something, it could have been, something that would have held a floor between two different stone walls, or, use your imagination basically. And then take a look at this. Maybe that was on the ceiling and then a rope would have been tied around it and hung down or something, or who knows exactly. Hello.
Stuff you were on?
Yeah, I've been back here, other times, yeah.
Okay. Because it's very nice up here with all the...
Exactly, different amazing carvings and everything.
Even which is not written in the guidebook, so it's...
Exactly, yeah, there's so much to see here that, they can't include everything, and so this area is just kind of like an abandoned, area. But
yourself and find whatever.
Exactly, that's the fun. But yeah, if you're curious to see it, it's a little bit of a mission. I was just here yesterday, so I know it's very close by. Where are you guys from?
Germany.
Okay, cool.
Where are you from?
United States. So yeah, it's right through here. And so it's kind of dark here, but I'm not sure who that is. It's a woman, obviously. Maybe like a Shiva worshipping woman because it has the trident or something. Oh, and then here's some other ones. And then Nandi. Maybe that's Shiva there. Yeah, so this looks like it must have been a, little temple by the river.
Not that much in it.
Yeah, that one's kind of plain. And then it's a good spot for a swim too. I think it's time for a swim.
All right, there he goes.
Yeah, I like the water.
Yeah. It doesn't look the best, but it's super refreshing. Like, I went swimming yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. Different spot down the river, but I've swum here before, and it's like super deep. You can jump in there, and I might go to a different spot, but yesterday there were tons of monkeys here. I don't know where they went today, but
Luckily they are not here.
exactly, yeah, because that was one reason I didn't swim here, because I was like, oh, they're gonna steal my stuff, you know?
Yeah, monkeys are sometimes.
Mischievous. Yeah. And so there's that spot with all the coracles right there, so they can give you a ride, like down along here, show you some of the other ruins along the way. There's somebody getting a ride right there. And then there's a more impressive temple just in front of that big cliff there. And then on the top of that, the white one that you can see there, that is the Hanuman temple. And then I just learned yesterday that that is supposedly the birthplace of Hanuman, the Hindu monkey god. So, pretty significant spot there. Some slightly more modern inscriptions there on that rock. Not quite as beautiful. That couple there was from Germany. I just saw them while I was looking at those ruins over there, and just thought show them that little temple area there. And then check this out. This is really cool. So this, I believe, is a Shiva Lingam. It is a religious symbol representing masculine and feminine, and one of the most iconic Hindu, images. And it is generally a, carved out thing like this that is kind of yin and yang, more or less, I think, of Hinduism, and it represents Shiva, one of the principal gods of Hinduism. And so this must be, part of the ancient, remains here of that culture. And so quite a trip to see something that you still see all over India, the same symbol, and yet this is most likely 500 years old, maybe older. And yet even then, it was not some sort of a new thing. It was thousands and thousands of years old back when these were created here. And another one, a different design with all these bumps here. Two people and another smaller one there, and one more. And here are those ruins that I saw earlier. I'll walk up to those in a second. But first, one more simple one. And down there is where I went for a swim yesterday, so I might go for that in a little bit. First, got to get across this boulder field here and get over to the other side. Also, I'm going to look for another relief carving that depicts a family, a full family, all lined up on the side of one of these rocks here. It's somewhere in the area here, so see if I can find it. That is not the one that I'm looking for. That is a cool one though. It is definitely around here somewhere, but I could be... There it is. And so here I am here at the same spot the last time that I was here in Hampi 4 years ago. That is pretty awesome. Now I'm actually not sure if I was thinking of another one when I described it as a family. There might be another one that I was kind of confusing the two. Maybe I'll come across that one as well if it exists, or maybe I just have the wrong image in my head. But anyways, this is one that I was thinking of. I was thinking there was one with like 4 people standing next to each other, also in the same area. We'll see if I happen to come across that. And check this out, some stairs going up here. Ancient stairs. And another Shiva Lingam. And another one. Ah! Found the other one. My memory was not all mixed up. Cool. Check that out. In quite amazing condition for being just out here in the boulders, nobody paying attention to them or charging to see all this stuff. It's just because there's so much to see here, and what you're seeing in this video is like the leftovers, you know, the castaway stuff, because the full-on temples are just a whole different thing. You got a little taste of it with the Virupaksha temple there.